Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth. I go by the username Be More Creative both here on Flosstube and on Instagram. So I'm not even sure which number Flosstubers this is, or once again this is me quickly turning the camera on before work and not being prepared. I do apologise. That is one of my goals for next year, is to get more organised in terms of my Flosstube and my cross stitching, because pretty much since summer I've been off track with the videos. I've not been regular, and I completely understand that. I know that's frustrating, but Flosstube is not my main job, and my main job this year has been quite different to how it normally is. We've got new team members, which means that I don't necessarily have the time during my breaks to be filming, because if they call me I need to go and assist them, things like that. It's also just been quite different. I think having this impending we're going to move has made it a little bit more difficult for me. But move is not happening until middle of December, which is probably the worst time, but oh well. And literally we are just moving from one building to the building next door. But I've got to get myself moved, plus 78 teenagers. Luckily there's a really good team of staff here to get that done, but not looking forward to it. So let's just jump straight into the Flosstube, because you might not want to know an update. It's already been a minute and a half and I'm just blabbering on. So what have I been doing this month? I really don't feel like I've done too much. I have got some pieces that I can't show you. I've already done my freebies for the 17th for December. I'm actually going to be filming that video straight afterwards, because I'm going to release that at the start of December with my flossmass series, just because in time for Christmas. So that I have designed, stitched and fully finished those are all ready to go, but obviously I won't be showing them in this video. It's a little bit too early for sneaky peekies just yet. Let's just jump in with the things. These were stitched beforehand, so I may have mentioned, I don't even know, that I'm changing the office theme for Christmas. I decorate for Christmas in the school office. It's basically an extension of my living room. I feel like I work there, I'm in there most of the time, so I can't put a tree up in my room. I can in the office. So I am working on the White Christmas series by Hands On Designs. I believe there's like 9 or 10 charts. I haven't got them all done. I've only stitched 5. I've got another 3 that I'm interested in doing, but I'm going to be putting those aside and getting those done for next year, because I really don't think I had the time to do them. But I did finish them all, and I'm sorry, I don't have the names of the charts with me. That would be a little bit too prepared. But I think this one's called Sink House or Sink Row. But what I've done is I've stitched mine on 16 count Country Golden Needle, or Country Golden by Wichelt. It depends where you look as to what the name is. And I've used the Called for Classic Colourworks. One of the classic colourwork I didn't have, so I used the DMC alternative, but all that will be down in the description box below. I've simply finished them using the template that Kathy has provided on her blog. She has the template for all of these. I've used that, and I've cut 2 layers of sticky board that I have put foam on both sides. So there's foam, batting, sorry, underneath the stitching. And then also I've used Chelsea checks in the blue and the green. I've mixed and matched them this year to make it so there's a little bit of colour variation. And I've just kept it really simple. There's a layer of batting and there's the fabric over the top. I didn't decide to put anything on the back of them. I may go back. I do need to add my 2023 charms. They came in the post the other day, so those will be added before I put them on the tree. I picked up, I think it was from the range, I picked up 2 different coloured floral picks, which were these gorgeous like wintry colours. One's got silver glitter, one has got a flock on it, and I've just stuck those on, used a white and silver edged ribbon, and then a little miniature, I don't know if you can see it or if it's been washed out, a white, a little miniature felt ball in grey and a tealy, like a minty green colour. So that's the first one. The second one's the one with the church. Not sure if that's called Christmas Eve. I cannot remember the names of all of these. I know this one's called North Pole Trading Company because it's written on there. Noel and Luminary Lane. So those are my new ornaments that will be going up in the office. I have to say I had so many lovely comments. I posted these in the Hands-On Design Facebook group. If you're not in that group, you definitely need to go there. So much inspiration for different things, especially if you love the Hands-On Design charts. I love going in there and seeing what colours everyone has put up. So absolutely love that. And also the Stitching with the Housewives groups. Those two Facebook groups are both absolutely amazing. I had so many amazing, lovely comments. That has really been the theme of this week, is the amount of amazing comments I have received. So feeling very, very loved this week with all of the amazing comments. So thank you so much. Those are the 5 ornaments that I have for this year. I will be stitching the last 3. I will probably do those for next year, because even if I don't decorate the office in this theme, I'm trying to build up my ornament stash so that way when I do have my own place and I can decorate my trees, I have multiple options to go with. So those are my white Christmas series. I absolutely love the colours of these. I was a little bit afraid. I thought the pictures were absolutely gorgeous, but I didn't think it would be my kind of colour theme. I love decorating gingerbread for Christmas, as you've seen previously. A lot of my decorations are gingerbread theme. You can kind of see up here. But I'm loving this theme, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what else I can create to go with this theme, because with my gingerbread pieces I have a lot of the same colourway. Next year I'm actually thinking of doing pastel colourway for my freebies for the Christmas ornament range that I do. I do a couple at the end of the year, so I'm thinking about that. But I did see the Country Cottage Needleworks, I think it was Country Cottage or Little House, I think it was Country Cottage, have just released their pastel Christmas ornaments. They look stunning, and definitely will be picking those ones up. So the next one I have, I don't actually have the piece with me, so I'll insert a photo up here. This was Cherry Hills Stitchery, and it's called North Pole Cooking Company, North Pole Cooking Co. And I actually stitched this and gifted it. The person has already received it. They know that I am the person that sent it to them. So I feel it's okay to now share it on my post. I stitched this 1/1 on 28 count. One of the Coffee Craft. Why can't I get that name out? Coffee Craft Fabrics, I think it's called. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Coffee Craft Fabrics. And I absolutely love their fabrics, as I've mentioned before. Absolutely stunning. This was for Megan from Coffee Craft Fabrics. It is her company. I stitched this for her as she organised a Christmas exchange. But absolutely loved doing it. I did also stitch another one for the person I'm actually have been asked to send one to, but the person would, when we sent it, they wanted to be anonymous. They didn't want to know who stitched it, so I'm not going to post that anywhere. I'm not going to put it anywhere. I may at the end of the year just put it in my finish video, just because it is something that I have finished, and by that point it would have been at least 2 months since they received it, so hopefully that'll be okay, but I'm still not even sure. It may be saved until next year. I don't know. I just don't want to ruin it for them if they wished for it to stay anonymous. I did, like in all of my switches that are anonymous, I do put a little note in there saying that if you would like to know who stitched this for you, please put it up in the Facebook group and I will comment on the post and say it was me, or I'll send you a DM if you don't want to do it directly. But yeah, so Megan put up the post, so I commented on it to say it was mine, but the other person received theirs back in October, and because they did want a Halloween theme. So they received it back in October, but yeah, so we'll go from there and see how things go. Right, the next one, this one isn't actually fully finished. Sorry about that. This one's not actually fully finished. This is the Advent Deer by the Steady Thread. So I posted on my Instagram page that I absolutely love the idea of this Advent calendar. Now, with my eyesight, it turns out doing black work is incredibly difficult because I couldn't read the charts easily. That is nothing to do with her charts. They are brilliant. I just have an eye condition, which makes it very difficult for me to see lines, and I didn't think that through with the black work. So what I did was I did really well and stitched the outline, but I have edited mine because also it now matches a Christmas ornament that we have downstairs for the students. I'm sorry, I forgot to bring it up. So there is meant to be, I don't know if I can hold this so I can show it to you. There is meant to be black work in the ears, around the eye, the nose, and then it does have a floral collar. But I decided, because I was struggling with the black work elements, and especially because they were quite big elements, I decided to turn this into the ornament the students have. So that way I could then finish this and have it on display next to that piece. I would still have the black work elements because I will have the Advent elements that go on the top, like at the bottom of those little lines there. So I will still have black work in this, but it now matches a piece that we already own, and therefore it can go with that. So this fabric, absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure if you can really tell on camera which one this is. The colorway, it's like a really pastel-y blue purple with brown bronze modeling in it. This is 14 counts Felaspar by Picture This Plus, and I used Jodyri Designs Moody Blue for the outline, and then I just obviously watercolored the elements. I made the little joy banner just because their student decoration matches that. So that is what I'm going to be working on during Christmas. I will be stitching the one little black work piece. As I've realised, it is going to be a little bit of a struggle, but I still really enjoy it, and I still love the black work element. I just need to retrain my eyes on how to see that. As I said, my eye condition is, I was diagnosed just over a year and a half ago, and I was losing my sight quite rapidly, but now things are progressing again, and with retraining I can do almost everything that I could do before. There are just certain things that I am struggling with, and black work is one of those because of reading lines. So I'm gonna have a look. I might try doing it from the picture, because it is black work, it is simple lines. I might have a go and see how I'm doing it, but I'm still really enjoying the piece. I still love the Steady Thread pieces. I did also purchase, where is it? Her charity Christmas sale for 2023. Now this only costs £1, so even if you weren't going to stitch it but you wanted to support her, this is absolutely gorgeous chart. I will leave the link down below because I did print mine in black and white. I didn't see the point in printing it in colour. I think she did it in red for the outline, and then each week, starting from the 15th of November, which, I mean, the first one's already out, there will be one of the bauble elements will be filled in. So I am downloading this. This may be something I work on next year, but it's not something I'm going to be doing this year. So the last piece that I have to show you is something that I never thought would become as big as it is, and I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has shared this. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it in this finishing piece because I ordered the frame off of Etsy and the frame is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So this is Kind Words Sampler. I'm sorry, there is going to be a reflection on here. This is my freebies for the 17th this month. Today, as I'm filming this, is actually the 17th, but this was posted on the 13th because in the UK we have Anti-Bullying Week, and I wanted to do something as a little reminder to just be kind to one another. And this is stitched on 18 count country vintage mocha using a silk thread. I cannot remember the number of it for some reason, so I'm just seeing if I have the silk thread. I don't have it with me. It's one of the Soie d'Alger. I think it's 2925. It's just this gorgeous red colour. I'm trying to show it without the glare. So as I said, I don't think I'm going to keep it in this frame. I think I'm actually going to get a smaller frame. I ordered this frame off Etsy. The frame is gorgeous. I'm not sure if you can see, it's like gold, but it's got the black elements down the side. And this was a super cheap frame. I will list the company down below, and it is not their fault, it is my fault. I completely did not realize how to measure the frame. And I thought that this measurement here on the inside of the matting board was actually the size of the frame. It turns out it's not. So it's absolutely gorgeous. Trying to show you without the glare, it's a bit difficult. But yeah, this piece is absolutely stunning. But I just want to say a huge thank you. The amount of people who have seen that piece, who have commented, who shared it, who've joined the channel after finding it through Facebook groups and things like that, has been absolutely amazing. And I just want to say thank you to the whole community, because I released that chart, and as I do with a lot of my freebies on the 17th, I film the video a couple of days before, so I have time to edit, and I upload it the day before. And on the 13th, I was feeling really unwell. On the 14th, I was off work for the day, which is not me. I never miss work. But I was so run down, and it just got too much. So I actually ended up being quite ill just for a day. I slept the whole day. I woke up and my phone was blowing up, and I was like, what the hell has happened? I thought an emergency had happened. And then I spent hours reading all of the messages, and I'm trying not to get emotional, but I just want to say thank you, because there was so many lovely messages on there, and so many people sharing, so many people reaching out and telling me their stories and how they've overcome it, and how they want to stitch this to say they've overcome being bullied or things happening. And I'm just so glad that I did put this chart out. I'm so glad that I did change my original idea. It was not the piece that I was going to do, and I changed it because I saw so many negative posts on social media where people were attacking each other verbally. And just hateful comments, and I had a couple of them, and that's not what we need in the world. We need kindness. We need to be kind to one another, especially this time of year with so much happening in the world. We just need to support each other, and I just want to say thank you, because it means so much. I am just one person. I'm sat in my bedroom filming a Flosstube, designing designs just to put out there, and so many people have commented and sent messages, and I've had pictures of people that have already started to stitch it and share it, and it just means so much, and I just want to say thank you. So I will be back in just a second. Right, so moving on to that one. So once again, that video is still available. All of my freebie designs are available. I do not remove them. They are free. Even if you find ones that I released in July this year, you can still find them. I did have to re-upload one video, and I do apologize. I didn't realize that one of my freebies, which was, I'll put a photo up here, the bee freebie, for some reason that video disappeared. It was up, it had comments, it disappeared. So I have re-uploaded that. So the video did just appear on my channel. It did look a little out of place because I think that was filmed back in July or June. I'm not entirely sure. That was probably my June freebie, to be honest. Yeah, so I do apologize for that, but I have re-uploaded that one. I'm not entirely sure what happened to that video, but it is there in case you wanted to get that one. So I have stitched my last ones, which I can't show you at the moment, those are my freebies for the 17th for next month. I'm still trying to work out how I'm doing that, because I always release my December freebie at the start of December to release my Flossmas video. So we will see how that one goes up. But what I am going to do is I am going to head off now. I can hear people outside in the corridor and they're making quite a lot of noise. So I'm going to finish this up and leave this here for today. As I said, thank you so much for all of the support. Make sure you grab your copy of the Kind's Word sampler. Photo is up there if you would like to have a look at it. That can be found in the Flosstube bonus playlist on my channel, along with all of my other free charts. So thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. And Flossmas will be coming, that will be in the next one. So this is my last Flosstube video in this format of this year, and we're leaving it on a high note. So thank you so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys, happy stitching!